Okay, so once again, playing this at half speed so I can explain things a little bit better. This first phase with the wizard can be a little bit annoying just because of the icicles he sends down. You either want to try and position yourself so that you can get into the middle of them and then duck down and shoot out a couple of them on the floor just so you got a bit of room to get around them. If you really want to, you can jump over them and head to the side and sort of jump up on the side of them to get around. I prefer to do it this way, a little bit of practice, and it's pretty doable. You want to make sure you've got enough space to get away from the whale when he slams it down. He kind of alternates between doing the card table thing and doing the whale, so if you see him do the card table thing, you know the whale's coming next. And if you see him doing the whale, you know the card table is coming next. You want to look out for the parries that he sends down. One thing that is really tough on this stage is getting 3 parries. It's not easy at all. Just because he doesn't really have a lot of parries available, and the ones that do show up are kind of tricky to get except for the cards. And it's pretty rare that he sends you more than 1 card during that phase. So when he turns into the snowman, you can hit some easy shots as the snowman's body is coming down. When he sends out these ice cubes, you kind of want to get as far away from him as possible and sort of stay over there. Look to see what he's doing with the fridge state, just because he may shoot out 1 ice cube or 2, and you can kind of tell what's going on by if the fridge door closes. And you can easily jump in between these smaller ones. There's a parry. You got to really look out for those ice lulls to get the parries. Only the pink ones, obviously, you can parry. I like to use the invincible roll in order to get past a couple of his attacks here. Makes things a little bit easier. Again, trying to keep my distance when he uses these ice cube attacks, just so that he shoots them out across the screen. You can jump over the blade attack that he does as well if you're playing as Miss Chalice. If you double jump and then dash, you can jump over it. But on regular mode, it's easy enough just to get in between the blades. Alright, so we're on to the final phase. If you're really struggling with this fight or to get the A+, because there are achievements tied to getting A ranks, try playing it on Expert for a little while, because it's much harder on Expert, and then come back and try and do regular and you'll probably find it a lot easier. So with this attack, stay up high if you can, and then jump over the little snow cones to get around them. Hit him with super attacks when you can. If you need an extra parry, you can get one here, although it is pretty difficult to hit these parries. Not easy at all. I think we already have 3 though, I'm not sure, I may have got another one. If he does that bucket attack more than once. When he shoots out the eyeball, you want to make sure you're kind of on the opposite side of the platforms to it. Like if it's going high, you want to be low, and if it's low, you want to be going high. On expert mode, that thing moves a hell of a lot faster. So like I said, practicing on expert mode can make getting the A+ a lot easier. I will have a video coming soon that shows the S ranks, although those are not easy to get in the slightest. There we go, we got him beat. So let's have a look at the fight in full speed. Honestly feels like the fight is so much slower even on full speed after you've played expert mode. Those parries are definitely the difficult part of this stage. Getting the S rank is all about time. Beating him in under 2 minutes on expert mode is very difficult unless you're using the right weapons. Although on this fight, because in the first phase he moves around a lot, it can be really difficult to hit him. Especially with the Peashooter, you kind of got to aim all the time and dodge a bunch of stuff. Like I said, make sure you're getting damage when he's transforming there. It's kind of just free hits. Alright. So you can jump over the roll that he does, but you can also just use the invincible roll. And I like to use that because you can use it to avoid all of the attacks he does when he rolls. He either does that one where he rolls back and forth, or he does the thing where he sort of jumps. And you can use the invincible roll to get around all of them. So try to use that if you're playing as Miss Chalice, just because it saves you getting confused. If you try and jump when he's doing the jumping attack, you'll end up jumping into him, which is kind of annoying. That eyeball is so easy to dodge on regular, but on expert mode, man, that thing is horrible. Yeah, look out for the videos on expert mode coming soon. You've only got a beat expert mode for achievements though, you haven't got the get the S ranks, but I like to try and do the S ranks, and if you're trying to just get the achievement for getting one S rank, you really don't want to do it on this stage. There's much easier stages to do it in the DLC. Alright. So I don't think I got a parry here, no. Yeah, there we go. Easy. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section. I have more videos for the DLC if you want to check those out. This one's not too much of a tough fight. It took me a little while to do to get the A+, but like I said, practice on expert if you get stuck. If you want more guides for the other bosses, they'll be linked on screen or in the description. Yeah, that's about it. I'll see you next time.